more organized crime moving in and producing the drug. I'm not an expert on what's happening in your region of the world. So I'm not, actually, you probably know more about it than I do. But for the most part, I wonder, I'm concerned not so much about the methamphetamine itself, but what's used in the manufacturing of methamphetamine. I think we're going to, there's a lot of toxins there. Do you understand where I'm going with this?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, and I agree with you.
Yeah. So, the harms of the drug. Yeah, we know that there are real harms associated with the drug use. But what about the poisons used in manufacturing the drugs? That's what I worry about a lot. Is what kind of long-term effects it might have on the drug user.
Well, we have seen a downgrade in the quality of most chemical drugs in Europe in the recent years, and it's also happening on the field of cannabis, where you would never believe it. But I don't know how acquainted you are with it. I don't know if you have the same problems in the States, but across Europe now they're adding all sorts of materials to cannabis to higher up the weight of it. They're adding materials from glass, little glass particles, or they spray it with Coca-Cola and sugar, etc. But of course, so especially with chemical drugs, the purity is much harder to be. For the user to see how pure it is, and it's much easier to use even way more toxic substances.
Yes. Yeah, I think that, and one of the things one of the questions that I have, and I hope that this conference addresses, is what is next? Methamphetamine is part of what we're calling a category of drugs, amphetamine type stimulants, and if you look at, actually in your region of the world, people are using methamphetamine, which is actually a higher quality stimulant than what people are using in parts of Russia and in Ukraine, where they're using a stimulant that is much less refined than methamphetamine, but it's easier to produce. So what we're seeing is, as militias become more successful in curtailing the use of opiates, people are manufacturing their own stimulants and more dangerous stimulants. So, this is when one starts to think, well, maybe, legalization of drugs is not such a bad idea, because what we've done is we've created a black market. But I really think, in all honesty, the problem is, we have to react responsibly with policy, but we have to be proactive around reality-based education with our young people to give them accurate information about substance use. We just can't react. We shouldn't moralize, or we can't moralize our way out of this problem. We have to act responsibly, and I don't think we're doing that. One of the goals of this conference is to bring together people from different disciplines, both law enforcement, both frontline providers, in addition, scientists, healthcare professionals. Bring them all to the table, and hopefully together we can come up with some recommendations that will both respond appropriately and come up with educational and prevention messages and responses as well.
Uradi nešto za svoju savjest, ne misli da si sam. Kreni oštrom stvaru ruke, zaboravi na strah. Tako žena koja traže tvoju człowiek, lecz nie czuje i twoja mieć. Plюни na swoją twarz, plюни u oczy, nie zapuszczawaj. Mahajle, gorliwe dziecko, mahajle, pokręci się, mahajle, uczyni deszcz, mahajle.
Toliko o metamfetaminu za danes. Mi se bomo udeležili konference septembra in upam, da bomo takrat v povratku lahko podelili kakšne bolj strokovne podatke o tem, koliko je resnično speed škodljiv, kdaj postane škodljiv, tako za fizično telo kot za psiho. Z vami sem bil danes Matej. Na svidenje prihodnjič na valovih Radia Študent čez 2 tedna v nedeljo opoldan.
I will tell you, Director Deutsch, as a former Los Angeles police narcotics detective, that the agency has dealt drugs throughout this country for a long time.
Oh, don't give me the conspiracy bullshit. Come on, you're a more intelligent man than that. Come on.
Drogerija podaja o vojni proti drogam, reguliranih zdravilih, ljudeh in družbah, ki uživajo te ali one psihoaktivne snovi. Drogerija vsako drugo nedeljo opoldne na Radiu Študent.